Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know in my last video I had mentioned doing a haul from my New York City trip, which I'm definitely still going to do. I'm actually waiting on some things to arrive because I had a few things shipped because I knew it wouldn't fit into my luggage. Anyway, I've been rearranging my room and kind of trying to reorganize, which is why if you see behind me a lot of these acrylic boxes are like looking a little empty. It's because I'm moving stuff around. Anyway, I was moving stuff around and I realized I had all this stuff that I've been meaning to haul for you to see if you wanted any more information about this stuff, and it's just been sort of just like piling up, and I'm like, okay, let me just haul this stuff, and you guys let me know in the comments down below if there's anything specific that you see in this video that you kind of want a more in-depth video on. So I called this a highlighter haul because most of these things in here are highlighters. Some things that I got from Nordstrom, some things that I got from Ulta during their sale, the Chanel blush that came out for holidays. So this goes back quite a ways. I was trying to do kind of a dedicated video for all of these. Anyway, I ran out of time and now it feels like the moment has passed. So I'm just gonna haul these things, and again, let me know if you want an in-depth video. So let's get into this haul. Alright, I'm just going to mention a few older things that, again, I wanted to do a dedicated video to, the Viseart Grand Pro Volume 1 being one of those things. So this is that huge all matte eyeshadow palette, and it looks like this. It has this plastic cover, it has a mirror on the inside. Kind of looks like if you have any of those Theory palettes or the Petite Pro palette, it sort of has the same idea to it. It kind of has that envelope opening. Anyway, there are 30. There are 30 shades in here. I've played around with a lot of the shades in here, probably not so much of these like pinks down here, but I've played around a lot with like these blues, obviously a lot of these neutrals up here. If you're a fan of Viseart matte shadows, this is a fantastic palette. It is a great add-on. It really is for pros. It's a great add-on, not that I am one. It's a great add-on palette for sort of like any kit that you may have. If you have just like a lot of singles or whatever, and you're always kind of looking for like the perfect matte shade to kind of complete a look or to start off a look, you know, if you want to lay down some like nice shading before you add any glitter or shimmery shades or line or anything like that, this I think is amazing. I'm going to link down below where it's still available, so you can go ahead and purchase it if you want. I also got the Melt Cosmetics She's in Parties stack, I think that's what it's called, and then I also went ahead and purchased their palette, which is like a two-sided, fits their stack shadows. So I thought that this was going to kind of like flip open, but it doesn't. It's like two halves, and it's a little flimsy. I wouldn't say that I would feel comfortable knowing that my shadows are actually protected in this palette, but it's nice if you don't want to depot any of these melt shadows, because they come in these like magnetized cases. And anyway, so they basically just magnetize to this metal case, and then there's like this kind of like foam rubber insert in here where you can lay them in. So anyway, I had the Rust stack and I had the Dark Matter stack, which is this one up here. This is the She's in Parties stack, and I have to say I've only used it maybe twice, and definitely I'm having some issues with some of the shadows. It's nice, but it's definitely not the best shadows I've worked with. So that's the Melt Cosmetics palette and She's in Party stack. I also got the Chanel Holiday blush. I think a bunch of you commented that I needed to get it. It was actually sold out on the Chanel site when I tried to get it, but a friend of mine and I went in on an order directly from the Chanel store here in Vegas, and it actually came in this like amazing packaging. So I haven't even touched this blush yet because I wanted to show you guys how beautiful the packaging is. So let's go ahead and open this up together. Oh cool, it's like this little like envelope. If you guys can see that, this little like origami envelope container. This is really beautiful. And oh, here's some samples. So we have the Volume de Chanel Mascara and Le Lift Firming Anti-Wrinkle Cream. So 2 samples. Oh my god, this is actually like wrapped up like a little Christmas present. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap it. They use double-sided tape and everything. Excuse me, Chanel. So this is the Jardin de Chanel, the Blush Camelia Peche. Oh, I think I'm recalling what it is. It has that like flower imprint on it. So velvet pouch, Chanel compact, and oh, this is so pretty. Look at this blush. There's a definite fragrance, but I feel like with Chanel blushes, I can usually smell it before I even open the box, and I didn't, so maybe they're toning it down a little bit. But here is that blush. It is very, very peach. A swatch of that. Wow, that's beautiful. It's nice that it came out during the holidays, but I feel like this is a great kind of like springtime blush. Gorgeous. So I'm excited to use that. Alright, I also got a bunch of stuff from Ulta, and none of these, well this is actually, but most of these things I should say are not like brand new to the market, but I had to get the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. I was using like a 20% off Ulta coupon, and I was like, I have never tried these. People talk about these all the time. I got Peach Glow and Gilded Honey, the OG, one of the OG highlighters I feel like, and I don't know why I've never picked it up. I've never actually really used much of Laura Geller stuff, but for no particular reason. So anyway, thought I would break that seal with these baked highlighters. Here's what Gilded Honey looks like. I'm the last person on earth not to have these, so anyway. Wow. Wow. That is really, whew, that is some shine. Well, now I know why it's so popular. And then here is Peach Glow. Here is what Peach Glow looks like. Ooh, so that's like a lighter color and very peachy, as the name would suggest. So here's Gilded Honey and here's Peach Glow. And then I got two of the Bare Minerals eyeshadow palettes. You guys know how much I love that Hidden Treasure palette. So I picked up the Bare Minerals Nudes, which I believe is not new at all, and I've been using this quite a bit. It's gorgeous. I love the formula of these Bare Mineral shadows. I don't know why it's taken me so long to try these as well. But this has just like really beautiful neutral shades. And I also picked up Bare Sensuals, which I think is a little bit newer. I don't know if it's new, but it's newer than the Nudes, which I think has been around for a while. So this one actually comes in a hard plastic case and a brush. But here's the Bare Sensuals. So this has a bit more of like a purpley tint to the shade. So it's a little bit cooler, a little less neutral, but very wearable nonetheless. And have been using this palette also. I just love them. I'm really in love with these Bare Minerals shadows. So these are really great. Again, if you want a video kind of talking more about these, let me know. And then I got this Clay Play face palette from Tarte, the Volume 2. I am a little disappointed in Tarte, I have to say. So here's the original. Here's Volume 1. You guys have heard me talk about this. I love this contour shade in particular, and these eyeshadows have come in really, really handy if I'm just looking for like a matte transition shade, and you know, I already have this out already because I'm using this. This is a great palette. This one honestly could be a great palette. I don't know, because I can't get past the fact that it has the same exact packaging, and I'm not talking about just this exterior because I was like, oh, that's weird, but okay, whatever. It's the fact that like literally it's the same exact packaging where the names are exactly the same in that they don't make sense. So this really dark shadow in here is called Onyx. That makes sense. Because they couldn't even come up with new color names, this kind of shimmery warm brown color is called Onyx. Like, why did they do that? They have the same exact names, and then I feel like the shades are the same. So these top eyeshadows here are the same as the eyeshadows in here. And I get that some companies, they'll repeat shades that are the same between palettes and things, but you know, they released these pretty close together, you know, within the same year, And this is obviously for much different kind of skin tone. You'd think that they would at least just throw in different shades and at least just change up the shade names. So I feel, I don't know, I feel like, I'm not like duped by them, but I just really feel like I can't believe they couldn't even make the effort to come up with new color names. You know, again, I got past the fact that these were gonna look exactly the same sitting in my drawer, and it would be like confusing and annoying as heck, and I'd have to keep looking at the back of each. But yeah, so I just feel like so little effort was made for this, and I have to say, I'm not even really a big fan of this like highlighter. It's a little bit chunky. Let me show you actually. It feels dry. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit, I don't know, patchy is too strong a word. It's just a teensy bit like chalky. Anyway, I don't even feel like these are the best Tarte products, so I may be returning this. I just feel like boo, Tarte. Boo on you. Actually, I kept the box, so I'm just gonna put it right back in the box right now. And then the last thing I got from Ulta is the Stila Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. So these are a follow-up to the, I believe, the Glitter and Glow or Glitter and Shine, something. And, you know, I was kind of tempted to get those. And then I thought, I'm not going to wear those. You know, I don't wear a lot of glitter as much as I like it. It's just, I just never go that extra mile. But anyway, these are more of just like a metallic sheen. And I got the shade Grace. Really, really pretty. It's like a taupey shade, but it has like a bit of a rosy, kind of cool undertone to it. It's really nice. The formula is okay. It felt similar at first to the Armani eye tints, but when the eye tints dry down, they don't actually dry down completely at all, and you can actually kind of smudge them and continue to smudge them throughout the day. But they're really comfortable. Like, you can't feel it on your eyes at all. Where this, when it dries down, you can kind of feel it. Like, you can feel that you have like a layer of something on your eyes, but they definitely dry down more. I wouldn't say 100%. I would say like 95%. You really kind of have to like rub your finger on it and you'll get transfer. But it definitely is like more smudge proof than the eye tints. So they kind of remind me of one another. These are a little bit more opaque. The Armani ones are a little bit more, you know, moussey and sheer. They're just like a lighter all around, lighter version of this Shimmer and Glow. So anyway, happy to have that. I'm thinking about getting some other shades because I just think that this is really pretty. It's also really easy. You know, if you just want like a one lid color, this is gonna come in really handy. Hey, so I've already wrapped up the video, so I'm filming this because I realized I forgot 2 highlighters that I purchased at Ulta. I knew I was calling this a highlighter haul for a reason. I got 2 of the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powders. These are relatively new. I have 2 of their older ones, I think, that came out, I don't know, last year, even the year before. But this is Golden Flower Crown and this is Blossom Glow. So Golden Flower Crown is a bit more golden. And I really like these Wet n Wild highlighters. They're very creamy. And I think they come off on the skin like super smooth and like wet looking, and I think for a fairly inexpensive product, they're really, really nice. Oops, sorry, I like unmuted my computer and everything. And then this one is Blossom Glow. Here is Blossom Glow. It's definitely cooler shade. And there is Blossom Glow. So those are 2 other highlighters that I purchased from Ulta, completely forgot to mention. So anyway, back to the video. I just want to mention, I've got also the Linda Hallberg, the LH Cosmetics crayons. I got, sorry, I'm like looking around because I only had this one and I know I ordered more. So these are the core crayons. These are the ones that come in this case. And I love this because it reminds me of like a color pencil set that I had when I was younger. But this has kind of like your basic colors. It has like black, brown, gray. There's like a white, and then there's like a light yellow. And they are really good. Really, really good. I definitely want to do kind of a dedicated video to these. I find it very difficult to find eyeliners that don't really smudge on me. I can't say that these are smudge proof. You know, at the end of every day, I feel like I always end up seeing just a little bit under my eyes, a little bit of smudge, and that's okay. I come to expect it. These have the least of that I've seen, this and the Tom Ford ones, and the Ardency Inn. Those three are the eyeliners that I feel like I've seen the least amount of smudge. Every other kind of eyeliner, it's like, it looks like the whole like bit of eyeliner I've put on has just completely shifted under my eyes. So anyway, the Linda Hallberg stuff comes in these awesome like padded Ziploc bags, which I really, really love. So I got those core crayons. I also got the flash crayons. So I got the Rustic kit and the Midnight kit. So these core crayons, I saw like last year on Instagram, and again, the packaging really got my eye. And then it just sort of, I just kind of forgot about them. And then Puffin's wife did a video, and she talked about this Whipple Flash eyeliner in there, and it's like a metallic brown. So anyway, I thought I would get these flash crayons because they have like a metallic sheen, where the core crayons are just like matte. And then I also got one of the palettes. I got the Metallic Mysteries palette. There was 2 new palettes that came out. One, I didn't feel like I would use the colors too much, but this one I really, really love. So let me swatch these for you. They're just like insanely metallic. Here are the top 2. Here's the top 2. Here's Dead Star and Bang. And then here are the bottom 2. Here is, what is this? Here is Gamma, and here is Collision. Collision is like this gold metallic foil. It's so, so pretty. So I definitely want to play around with these a little bit more and do a dedicated video to all of these Linda Hallberg, LH Cosmetics things that I picked up, because so far I'm super duper impressed with the quality of everything. And then, last but not least, I picked up a few things from Nordstrom. I got 3 highlighters. You know, I have a problem. I got the 2 new DIOR highlighters, the HOLO Gold and the HOLO Pink. Now, I'm not sure how I feel about these. I'm not sure that I actually like them. So I've kept the box. They come in this nice DIOR Midnight Blue box, and it comes with this little kabuki brush and the typical sort of silver compact. So here's HOLO Gold. Let me go ahead and swatch it for you. That is what HOLO Gold looks like. And so there's HOLO Gold. You know, swatching it now, I actually like it a little bit more than when I first saw it. When I first saw it, it just looked really kind of glittery and chalky, but this looks a little bit smoother now. Maybe I had to, sometimes I feel like you have to break through that first layer of products to really kind of get a sense of the quality of the powder. So maybe that's what I had to do. So that's HOLO Gold. I'm liking it a lot more now. Here is HOLO Pink, and that's this color here. So here's HOLO Pink, here's HOLO Gold. Yeah, that's much prettier now. I think that's the case. I think maybe that top layer was a little bit, I don't know, rough and dry. Yeah, I'm liking the, so weird. I'm liking these a lot more. I'm glad I didn't return them. I think I will hold on to these. And then this highlighting palette I got from Armani, and this was, or I should say this is a limited edition that they created for Lunar New Year. So here is what the compact looks like. It's red, and it has the Chinese character that means like, it's one of those words that means like all kinds of things, but basically like success and luck and good fortune. And then here is the highlighter in there. I don't know if you can see, there's like a dog embossed onto the powder, and it looks like a pug. So I had to get it, and the highlighter, well, I don't know, but I did not like it when I first swatched it, but let's go ahead and try it again. Maybe it'll be like the DIOR, and I'll like it more now. But it's a very, like, almost too subtle highlight. It actually looks more like finishing powder. Yeah, I don't even think you'll see it swatched a little bit, but it's super, super duper faint. So, you know, I think it'll make a nice finishing powder, although it has a little bit more pigmentation in there that I would like. It's a little bit kind of taupey gold. It's kind of weird, and the gold is not in there. The gold is kind of like a micro glitter, so not the biggest fan of this particular highlighter or powder, if you will, but I love the compact and I love the little pug dog in there. So cute. So I do actually have more stuff, but I think I'm going to cut the haul there and just, you know, kind of figure out how to proceed with all the other things that I purchased in New York. I think I will just do another haul for that. But I also just ordered some of the new Pat McGrath stuff. I'm really excited, and I think I'm going to make that into one video because I wanted to talk about the apparel that I bought, because I think that some of that is still available, and give you my thoughts on that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know down below in the comments if there's anything that I mentioned in this video that you want like a dedicated video on, or at least like a follow-up on, or anything like that. Just let me know. I'll link to all the products down below if you're interested in them, getting more information on them. I try to always remember to write down and then link to what I'm actually wearing on my face. And you guys have been so nice. Yesterday when I posted my Beautylish Lucky Bag unboxing, I was exhausted. I still am actually kind of tired from my trip to New York, and you guys were so nice. You all mentioned how I didn't look tired, and how nice my skin looked, which was a shock to me because I didn't put any foundation on. I don't like putting foundation on, like, you know, the few days after I've been on a plane. I just feel like I want my skin to breathe a little bit. So again, I don't have any foundation on, so I hope I look okay. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is a great community we have going on here on this channel, and I will see you in my next video.